Hello everyone, Andre from Survival Zone Africa. Thanks for joining me again today. Guys, today, lucky enough I'm not working, so I've decided to come and visit my dad. He stays, it's about a 2-hour drive from Johannesburg in a small town called Parys. And actually the main reason for me to actually came here today was to do some videos that I needed to catch up on, and I thought today will be a very appropriate way for me to do a review on a knife that was long overdue. It's a knife that I had now for more than a year actually, and it was it's not a production knife, guys. This is one of my custom knives. It's a knife that was made by Mike Taggart. Mike Taggart made this knife for me, and guys, this is really a chopping beast. I don't think there's another name for it. I like my big blades. My BK9 is probably one of my favorites, but let me tell you something. This knife, after been thrashing on it now for a year, this really, in terms of chopping and doing big heavy work, guys, this is really one that I would really consider. It's a very nice knife that has got a blade length of 10 inches. I mean, look at that. That's just gorgeous. Mike also does his own heat treatment. I mean, there's that nice line, of the heat treatment that you can see at the bottom there. This knife has got, it's basically 1/4 of an inch thick, full tank construction, guys. The material is 5160 spring steel, so nice carbon steel. And I must say, with my medium-sized hands, the way that this handle is designed, as you can see, it's got a very nice deep finger guard. It doesn't have a choil, but the finger guard just fits my hand like a glove. I've got so much control on the handle, and the handle is actually very nice and big as well. I mean, there's a good, like that's almost an inch, guys, that's actually left. So again, for chopping, you've got different hand positions. You can really take it at the back. You can just hold it normally, or you can really choke up on that finger guard. And this knife just feels so nice. Now the knife is pretty heavy, guys. This knife weighs around 22 ounces. So I mean, it's chopping. It's a tool for chopping, guys. So that's what it was mainly designed to do. But we're going to see today, if it's only a chopper. Let's see if it can perform at your finer work, finer tasks. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn the camera slightly, guys, and let's get into it. Let's quickly. This is just a normal piece of willow that is along. They're abundant here on the edges of the river. So let's see how this knife performs. Well, it's super sharp as well. So again, for maybe just sharpening a stick for a trap component, maybe feels well. Definitely, with my finger that's really right in front there, I've got enough control. Definitely got enough control. Like I said, it's got massive chopping power as well. I mean, this blade is very heavy. Let's see if we can maybe make a notch. Let's see if we can. I mean, obviously it wasn't really designed for fine work, guys. I mean, the blade is also very broad. I mean, that blade is probably, that's about 2 inches from the spine to the edge. So it is a broad blade, but the main thing is, can it get the job done? And I must say, it feels a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, I've got small hands, guys, or medium-sized hand, guys. So for me, it maybe feels a little bit uncomfortable in the finer work. But if this is all I had, it will get the job done, definitely. And then a little bit of a notch over there. See if we can just to remove the bark. Yeah, definitely can do it, really can do it. So, but this knife was born to be a chopper, guys. Let's quickly get into it. Let me see if I can get a piece of wood. Got a piece of driftwood that was actually, now this is a dry piece of wood, guys. So let's see how this performs in terms of chopping. Look at that chunks of wood just coming off, eh? That's why I call this knife the beast. I mean, this piece of wood is probably a good 6.5 inches in diameter, guys. So it really performed very well. Let's see if I can actually want a smaller piece. I want to see if I can actually baton. Unfortunately, I don't have a baton with me now, so we'll just leave it at that. What else, guys? Let's see if we can. It's got a very nice tip. Like I said, it's 5160 spring steel. So let's see if I can do a bit of stabbing tests. Just test the tip. Look at this chunks of wood just coming off, eh? So definitely a strong enough tip, eh? Really a strong enough tip, guys. I mean, look how deep this just bites into this wood. So definitely a chopping tool, eh? For sure. It might be a little bit too clumsy for finer work, especially with my size hands. I would, along with this, I would probably go for something smaller, maybe a SC3 for my finer work. But guys, definitely a knife for delimbing, for building a shelter. Even you can even use this as a draw knife, just to. If I can just wedge it in the rocks here at the bottom, like that, and just basically just, I mean, look at this, eh? Just really scraping off some bark. Really phenomenal. And this is basically because it's got such a broad blade. I mean, look at that. That's just wonderful, eh? I mean, I've got enough grip on this blade to actually just scrape chunks of wood out of this driftwood. I mean, just look at that, guys. So definitely a tool that you could use in a survival situation. I mean, look at all these chunks of wood that that's basically coming off. So again, maybe for kindling, or to start a fire with your fire steel. Definitely a knife to consider, guys. Like I said, it is a bit big. It's got a nice 10-inch blade, but again, a big blade in the woods actually does minimize your work. So yeah, what a very nice knife to have. Like I said, it doesn't have a name. It was a knife that was made by Mike Taggart for me. And like I said, I've been pounding on it now for a year, and definitely a very nice knife, guys. Like I said, I did mention the G10 handle scales, nice three brass rivets that keeps the handle together with a nice red liner for an artistic look. The spine isn't sharp. This will definitely be a batoning. I mean, you can definitely baton with this now. Unfortunately, I'm out here on rocks, so I don't have a baton with me. But without a doubt, guys, this is really going to be a good batoning tool. So, and again, for your big work, delimbing, for a shelter, definitely something that I would highly recommend, guys. So this was just a very quick video, guys. Like I said, doesn't have a name. I call it the Beast. Another nice one from Mike, eh? Mike, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, you know. And again, you know, Mike's quality of work, guys, is really of a very high standard. So please feel free to check him out as well. He's on Facebook and so on. And I'll actually leave his details in the description box. And guys, yes, please check us out on Facebook. Like I said, you know, we're back with a bang, and we really, you know, this year we've got big plans for the channel. The channel has been growing. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Our channel has really been going in the right direction, so we're planning on keeping it there. And until next time, guys, thank you so much.